Hey guys, so I was requested to do Loopring, um, what else? Kyber and Numeraire. So, all right, I'm on a daily chart. We are Loopring versus the U.S. dollar. This is based off of Binance. We got a nice little uptrend. We're in this channel. Um, this is our top channel, and this is our bottom channel. We've come down and respected these levels. So what I want to do is I want to look for um, some patterns to give us some indication of what we could look for in the future. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Fibonacci tool, and I'm going to see how often a certain level was hit after a initial price surge. All right, so right here we got 50%. Okay. All right, prices come down 50%. All right, so all right, that's one time. Okay, now let's do this. We're going to take it from here to the next high. Okay, this is the next high. So right here, what we're seeing a high, a lower high, a higher high, and a lower high. All right, that is a sign of an uptrend. Okay, here we go. All right, look at this. Price came back, what, 50%. Okay, see right here, 50%. All right, because of this high. All right, now we're going to take it to what? The next high. This is a classic, what you call a classic uptrend, guys. Higher highs, higher lows. Okay, here we go. We took it to this one. Okay. I'm looking at. Okay, so it came to 38% right here. Oh, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be right here. Based off this, okay. See this high right here? Now let's look. All right, here we go. We're gonna see this drop now to right here. This is 50% range. All right, so so you see what I'm doing. So when I'm doing my analysis, I'm looking for patterns too. I don't just go off of all the things that I know, but I look for other things that maybe somebody else may not miss. So this is unique on this one. I'm just looking at this 50% because I recognize patterns. All right. Okay. So if you notice, you got one, two, three times it retraced at 50%. All right. So now let's take it up to this last highest point right here. Okay, so where does 50% fall? Let's move this over. All right, I got 50% right here. So at 16 cent is where price could come back to based off of this recent move up. So price could come back here. That's not 100%, but it could. Now, like I said, we got higher highs and higher lows. We're clearly in the uptrend. But if it continues doing how it's doing, after it hits a new high, it retraces 50%. A new higher high, it retraces 50%. New higher high, it retraces 50%. And then we got a new higher high, and then possibly it could retrace 50%. Now, here's the good thing. We are above, prices above all of the moving averages. This is a 20, and this is a 50, and this is a 200. So that's a good thing. It's still supporting the uptrend. Anytime price either touches or crosses over this 20, people look for buying opportunities. As you see, price came down. It touched off the 20, and then we got a little rally up. Now we're in a little bit of selling pressure, but this is a consolidation right now. It's not really doing much. Let's see. See what it looks like. this way. Okay, so this possibly could be forming what you call a classic inverted head and shoulders. You got the head pattern, and you got the left shoulder, you got the right shoulder forming. So we do look to be going higher with this. So this is an uptrend. However, like I said, price could come back down to this area before going higher, or it could just break on out. But nevertheless, the key level that it has to break is this level. Okay, before we even establish anything. All right. Now, with these, we also want to do what? We want to look for key levels or areas that's been retested. All right. So look at there. We got this was resistance. All right. Price broke resistance, came back and retested. Also broke a little lower than expected, but that's okay. You want to make sure that remember your support and resistance zones can be zones and not a defined area. Like this could be considered a defined area, but also anything within the vicinity could be considered a zone. What do you notice? You notice that price continues to what bounce off of this area that was an area of resistance at one point. This was resistance, but now look how it's serving as support. All right, so we want to find another one. Here we go. Resistance. All right, price broke, but it failed to stay above, and then it came back down. But what do? You look left. Look at that. That was what? Resistance. Remember, when resistance is broken, it becomes a new support. All right, so this is what resistance. It broke, came back, found support. Went up here, temporary broke this, but then came back what? Found support. At what? Area that was recent resistance. All right, so look at this. Price is what? Now at area of what? The support that used to be what? Resistance. All right, look where price came down, stayed in this area. So we're above this right now. So if we break below here, then possibly we can look for here, and then that's going to still be the 50% retracement area if it comes here. So we got to monitor it. If price breaks below and close below this level, we possibly could go lower. But yeah, that's that on that. Like I said, we're in higher highs and higher lows so far with that. Is it Kyber? Okay, we're in Kyber network. We're on a daily chart. Okay, so we're in a lot of selling pressure on this one. Remember, look, we're below the 20 and the 50 moving averages, downward pressure. All right, let's see if we can identify some moves to the downside. We have a low, higher low, lower low, higher low, lower low. All right, 1, 2, 5. All right, we're 5 ways down. Now we can start looking for some corrective ways to come up here. But for what we can see right here, this is a key level that it's at. Actually, this is a level where, personally, me, I'll be looking to buy. Here's why. Look at this. Let's do this. What do you have? We have a potential double bottom. We do. We gotta see what this counter does. If we get some selling pressure below here, it negates that. But what do you notice? You notice when price came down here, it pushed up. So what are we looking for now? Price come down here and push up. So this is a great opportunity for buying. I like Kyber Network. I like their supply. Um, it's pretty good. So actually this chart looks great for buying opportunities here. Got a nice little M pattern that's showing up. Like I said, we're in selling pressure, but this is a buy zone. Okay, anytime something comes back into the support areas, that's buying. Even if price breaks below here, I mean, you can cost dollars average in, and you can look for other opportunities. But yeah, this is a great. Now, if you notice, you had you had a head and shoulders pattern right here. All right, the head and shoulders pattern looks to be faded out. Look like it's finishing its course. All right, we got the head. All right, and then we're gonna measure down the stop. Look at that. Boom, right on P. Look, here we go. So this is why you should learn these strategies. I mean, these patterns. They're easy to trade and understand, and that's why we want to become technical investors. Because a technical investor, we use technical analysis to help us uh, find positions in the market um, to be able to take advantage of that we can sell or we can buy into. So if you're a technical investor, you're not looking to trade this, so to speak. You're more so looking for opportunities to where you think price can go to based off your technical analysis. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a bar replay, and we're going to take off this. All right, here we go. And we're going to show you, if you're a technical investor, you can say, hey, I see a head and shoulders pattern. This is a bearish move down. So let me measure from up to the head, down to the neck. In fact, I need to draw my neckline. Let me draw my neckline. So we'll do the neck about right here. Okay, we'll label it. It's neck. Neck. Bam. Take the what? From the head down to the neck. Okay. We draw a box. This area. And we'll say that we know based off this move that price should drop there. All right. So technical investors, what are we doing? We're saying price comes here, we're buying. Simple. Now, if you're trading the spot market, you can make money going down. But I really wouldn't get into leverage trading with crypto. It's too wild. That's just my personal opinion. I believe a lot of people will do a lot better just learning how to load up and maybe scale out over time over certain positions. All right, so here we go. Bam. Targets hit. What are we doing? Buying. So I like this. Look where it's about. Look where we at. All right. So look at the potential growth that we can have to the upside. Buy down here. Look at all this potential growth. Okay. We also can get an upside target. For Kyber, we're looking at between $2.34 and $2.70 on this next little rally up. We need to break this area before we can even see these. But these are some of the short-term targets that we can see for Kyber Network. But like I said, I like this buying opportunity down here. All right, I think we're going to maybe get a good little rejection, go up to the upside. All right, the next one we had on the list was Numeraire, and I'm not even sure I'm saying that name right. Numeraire USD. And let's do this. All right, we don't have too much on here. All right, so let's see. We may have to go on a log because this is a newer asset. We may have to we don't have enough data. All right, but what you did notice is that price came up and got rejected off this 20 period moving average. So with the 20 period moving average, basically it takes the last 20 candles and the averages to give you the average range of price points with it. So this line shows that the representation of that. So normally when we trade these moving averages, when price is below it, it gives us an indication that we're in a downtrend. If price is above, we're in an uptrend. So it serves as a moving averages serves as a supporting support and resistance line that travels with price. All right, so you see as price moves, and then once 20 candles was established, then the moving average was able to come onto the chart, and then that's serving as a resistance point. All right, price is having a hard time breaking. It pierced it a little bit, but then it got rejected. So we're sitting right here at what, $32, some change. Okay, the lowest it went was $28 the other day. So it's already up based off of that. So we had a nice little spike up. However, what you want to do is you want to look left. So I'm giving you game on this, guys. Look left. What do you see? This area was what? Support for a while. All right. So look at all the support. Boom. Price broke support, came back and what? Retested. Where price got rejected. Look left. Support. We got rejected. This means we're still in a downtrend. We can expect what? Probably some more selling pressure for Numeraire. We can go down even further. Okay. So I'm not going to say that this is going to be it, but what I can do is I can do this and see what possibly this price could go to. This is steep. I'm not saying it could, but it could possibly go to $17. It's a change. Based off of this trend, when we need something to reverse this, but based off this trend to the downside, we could come down and we could see this area. Okay, why? It's because this is the most dominant trend. This is an impulsive bearish move to the downside. Anytime you have an impulsive move like this, we may have a little rally to come up to give it a little breather, but then it may continue to go lower. Okay, the only way that this move is negated is that price will have to come up here and smash this level. It has to smash it, get something like this. I'm going to get a retest and then go higher. But till then, sorry, this move is looking more like this. Bam. Boom. Right. There's other alternatives. You can come back up into this area and then go down. All right. Now I'm gonna give you another alternative to this. We got bar elimination technique in play. This candle has engulfed this candle. The only problem is we saw this huge rejection down. So we got 7 hours and 48 seconds until the next candles will form for the daily. We need to surpass this at price point, and we're going to have to see these levels. We'll have to see these levels to come up and see how price reacts to it. But regardless, Numeraire is a great project. I like it. At this price point, it's still pretty good. So if anybody bought it, this is good. If it go lower, I say load up, buy some more on it. But once again, never buy up here. We're not doing that. Never buy up here. These are what at support levels. We want to buy this within range. Can't beat it. Even if you bought over here, it's fine. 40, it's decent. Because what price went all the way up to $68. All right. And if you bought here and now you'll be down your position, I get it. However, that's why you want to cost dollar average in and continue buying at various price points. So I hope that helps, guys. I do more videos on the post. I want to add a lot of value to the group. Y'all have a great Sunday.